And we're back with another episode of a Like Now Like podcast, home of the friendly debates. Excuse my how do you say excitement? It's just been a while since we did the last episode. It's been about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. Let's go with 2 weeks. But you know who we have in the building. It's the original four. We got me, your host, AJ. We got Ty, Marcus, and Dallas in the building.
Yeah.
What up?
And you know how we like to start things off. We like to give our likes and dislikes from the last time we recorded. And if you listen to the previous episodes, they make me go first, even though I'm trying to share the wealth and make someone else go first. But I'll keep tradition alive and go first. And what I didn't like, well, I lost my wallet one day. I was little bothered by it.
That's the worst, man.
All I kept thinking about was someone going through my stuff, using it. And I was just thinking a whole bunch of bad thoughts about someone using my stuff.
Did you cancel your card?
Yeah, I placed a hold on them. I didn't think no one had it. I kept checking my emails just in case. Well, this is before I placed the hold on my cards, but I was like, I don't think anybody had it. So, but I did place a hold on my card.
Better safe. Did you
What about all your Magnum condoms that are just stored inside of your wallet?
You don't remember sex ed? Didn't they tell you not to keep it in your wallet?
What the hell is a condom?
I was going to say, I've been bareback for over 7 years right now. So yeah. I've been barebacking like hell.
But what I do,
shout out to the team.
What I did,
did you find it? Did you find your wallet?
Yeah,
you got it.
That's my like. I did find it.
Oh, okay.
Just like I lost it, but my like is I found it. Nothing was harmed or used. No one touched any of my ones out. You know, we had the singles on me. Not because of that. I just had some ones on me. Nope.
You might have just outed yourself.
He just let it know.
I just had some ones on me, you know.
You use it on Monday mornings, like during a lunch break.
Here they got a wing special.
Yeah, they got like wing specials and stuff.
I mean, we carry cash now. You know, cars getting played out now. I carry some cash on you.
Yeah, I got you.
I only carry Bitcoin. Check my wallet, bro.
What didn't you like? Well, that's what you didn't like. What did you like?
I did
found his wallet.
I found it, and no one used it. No one touched it, opened it, flipped it, reversed it, put my thing down, all that.
Wow.
Somebody did steal my credit card info the other day, man. It's terrible. I ordered $108 worth of Chipotle in like $30 increments. How do they do that? Why? Who needs that much Chipotle?
So I feel like you actually questioned the transaction. Like, did I do that?
I did. I was like, Chipotle? Like, that's what you want? $108?
He like low-key thought to himself, like, did I do that? Was that me? No, that couldn't have been me.
It said like California. I was like, all right, yeah, that wasn't me. But I thought for a second I did, and I was like, I have a problem.
I love Chipotle.
All right.
So
go ahead.
I'd say for my like of the week, I would say it was a good 4th of July. Got to see some family, you know, and you know, hang out, be outside, but it was hot. It was really freaking hot. Did you guys have a good 4th?
Yeah, it was smooth. Yeah,
it was cool. It was cool.
Listen to this shit. So I've been waiting to say to this. Okay, so on the 4th, on Sunday, so it was the 4th. We go to my fiance's sister's house, who bought like $1,000 worth of fireworks. Right?
Yeah, flashbacks.
No.
What would this flashback be considered of? What is this flashback you referring?
He got himself on fire at one point.
I feel like this
for another podcast.
I feel like this wasn't as bad, but it was still pretty bad.
I hope it's not like that.
No, it's. I mean,
Jesus.
Just listen. I didn't do it. It was me. I didn't do anything. I was safe. I saw too much shit. I was having flashbacks, so I was over in the corner.
Mm-hmm. A little teared up.
Absolutely. He cried over it a little bit.
So they start lighting off fireworks. And you know, like the mortars, like the big ones, the boom. It's in a box. Whenever I saw the box bounce, so I'm talking the box, it boom, bounced, and it would land back there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get off this deck. And I'm gonna go over here on the side of the yard. That didn't do anything. she started setting off bottle rockets, but they were like the bottle rockets that were like the cylinder thing, like this.
Yeah.
3 of them went up in the air, pop, up in the air, pop, up in the air, pop. The 4th one
Didn't escape.
went right towards the house.
Yeah.
Through the windshield.
No, it hit Jenna's nephew.
Dang.
3-year-old nephew right in the neck.
Oh.
Boom, pop. And I'm sitting down here looking up because it's a split level, so the deck is up top.
God, that's not
I'm looking
funny.
up and I'm just like, oh shit. The fifth bottle rocket comes out, hits her 5-year-old nephew in the hand.
Jesus.
Pop.
What?
What did
The
these kids do?
The 6th one.
He was getting attacked by these-
The 6th one came out and hit her sister in the stomach.
Okay. It's not a 4th of July if you don't get hit by at least one firework. That's
But I mean, I'm talking about
Not the kids.
The worst.
Not the kids.
There's
Yeah, that's a lot.
there's only
I think
2
low-key
kids
ruins
there,
it
and
for 'em.
the 2 kids get hit.
Yeah.
I know
That's-
it was super weird because I looked up and I see him. He's like, he's screaming, and there's smoke coming out of this kid's mouth.
Dang.
It happened.
He was all right though.
Yeah. We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't have to call like the ambulance or anything. He was fine. He had like a red mark
that stuff
on him.
happened to me when I was a kid too, man. It freaks you out for a minute, but it's a bottle rocket's not going to do much.
So
to you.
she bought $1,000 worth of fireworks. She set off maybe $100 worth because that was in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah.
Back to my dislike for the week. I would say, did you guys see the stuff about the oil in the Gulf of Mexico and like literally like the gates of hell opening up in the
Cthulhu.
the water?
Cthulhu's coming out.
Did you see that stuff, man? Holy crap.
No.
That's wild. I'll send you a picture to put up, but holy crap. I'll link it right now. Hold on. But it's freaking wild. And basically pipes burst in the Gulf of Mexico and they were doing like oil mining or something along those lines. The water caught on fire, literal fire. And
Pretty much the water in New Mexico is on fire.
not New Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico. I
Right.
just linked that. But it's wild because this thing looks like it opened up a literal like eye to hell. But they were trying to put it out. Apparently they put it out, thank God. But you know, they had a huge pipe leak. So that kind of sucks because that's all in the Gulf of Mexico now.
Was it BP?
No, it was Mexican
I see.
government,
Yeah.
Mexico's government, their oil operation. So state funded operation.
That's deep. That's a little deep.
So that's the downside.
So that was your like and dislike. So you dislike
Yes.
fire, water.
Fire and water.
Fire and
I
water.
like fire and air, and not fire on kids. Let's clarify that real quick.
Yeah, because that was within the same context. Like that. Let's think about that. That Marcus, your story made him think about that. Made him think about the ocean catching on fire.
You did.
I did catch on
Shoot.
fire.
Well, my like and dislike, I'll say that my like was this weekend. I had some family down, some of my sisters, a couple of them. As y'all know, I got 3 older ones. We had a ball,
Nice.
I had an absolute ball.
How are they doing?
They're doing great, but it's like the same thing with Joseph. My like and my dislike is that because I got sicker than I've been in a very long time. Like I was out. For those that like to have a good time, sometimes you can have a good time too, a little too hard. And it's been a while since Dally Dow's gone that hard. He was throwing up on the carpet in his own house. He was throwing up in the sink in his own house, on his own pillows, on the cat bed. The cat bed was just there, and I puked on that too.
Still not learned how to
Disrespected.
pour a drink.
No, definitely
no
not.
idea.
I have absolutely no clue, dude. It was insane. Like, and I'm just over here. This is why I don't like. I love and I hate family though. So there's a picture of me that because my sister was sleeping on the couch and I was laying on the floor and my own puke. Like I got puke all over me. I'm laying in this pile of puke. And she woke up and she just takes a picture of me and then she goes back to sleep.
That's on you, man.
and then Nicole, she woke up and she just saw the pillow in the sink and all the throw up, and then she just goes like, "Oh, that stinks in here." And then she's like, "I know he didn't puke in the sink, whatever the toilet's right there." And then she just goes back to sleep. No one gives an actual fuck that I'm living on the floor and fucking dying right now.
I hope the cats get you back.
No, yeah, right. Fuck
They don't throw up in your bed.
They don't even pay rent. Like, nah, dude, that was like probably my liking this. Like, that was like, I love seeing my family, but boy, I couldn't even like smell mouthwash for like a solid day.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. 99. Don't drink 99.
You hear that? Don't drink it. He said it.
Don't drink alcohol, period.
Yeah,
Fucking
too.
Alcohol responsibly.
Oh God, it was a good time.
All right, we got everybody right.
I didn't go.
Yeah.
Mark's thinking.
Oh yeah, I thought he told his fireworks story. Okay, go ahead.
So what I like is, I know we had this conversation before with Dallas's with the Nair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dude.
shoot.
Told you.
I
Yeah.
use Nair literally on my waist down.
Mhm.
Everything. Waist down. I am all your legs, dude.
Boy got legs like Tommy Pickles right now.
For real. Bro, look at this shit.
Hey, show
Man,
them,
what you showing?
Show
Hold
me your
up.
legs, dog. Show me your legs. Look at that. That's like a newborn child.
Bro, my legs are so pale. I literally get sunburnt from drinking Sunny D. That's how fucking
really?
pale my shit is.
Dude,
What happens
listen.
when you pay 10-year-olds to mow your grass?
Oh, God.
He's 40. What do you mean?
Oh,
Okay. I thought it was a kid.
No, dude.
oh, you trying to say you can't cut? He cuts like a 10-year-old? Is that what you're trying to say?
Maybe.
No, Ty thought that I hired the neighborhood kids to cut my lawn, but he's not. He's a grown man that has a career in it.
No.
That's dope, though. That's dope. Yeah,
Dude, but Nair, dude, that shit.
told you so.
I was sitting there literally just like, like, well, I can't touch it. I had to stand still for like 10 minutes.
That shit
And then I had to
falls
go in the
off.
basement because if I would have done it in the shower, it would have clogged the drain.
That's how much hair that guy.
Yeah. So I'm in the basement, there's a hose, and I'm just like spraying myself down and like I had like a sponge and just like scraping all that shit off.
See, they trying to act like they won't try it. They gonna try it. They act like they.
Ty, there's no need for Ty to do it.
Things I didn't want to envision for like 5,000, Bob. I like literally didn't want to envision Marcus standing over a drain, shaving himself ever in my life, ever in my life. And now that thought is in my head. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's hilarious, dog. I'm not that hairy of a person. But I'm telling you right now, that Nair sets you right
Nah,
for
fuck that.
a while.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
Nah,
I'm
go
scared.
ahead.
I'm scared.
Go ahead, Eddie. I would be willing. I'd be willing to bet that after everyone tries it at least once, like Marcus said, you ain't gonna.
Oh, it's gonna be more than once. I'm gonna do that from now on.
I guarantee you, I will never try it.
100%.
Ty, you don't really have to. You're not really hairy.
I know.
Yeah, so you're good. You're good.
I know.
There's no need to for you. And
Dude, it's straight. My man hair grows a little crazy sometimes. My bad. Go ahead, Marcus.
let's see. What I don't like is okay, so let me clarify this. I like the 4th of July because I get to see my family, barbecues and shit like that. I don't like the 4th of July when it comes to how hot it is and the fireworks. I'm not a fan of fireworks. I don't know what it is. I'm just not. Maybe it's because I've been through so much traumatic shit when it comes to that shit.
Maybe
I don't like it.
fireworks.
I don't like fireworks.
So you're like the woman. I wish it was like you could just pop that up, like the woman that was outside of her house just screaming, "No,
Oh, yeah.
no!"
I saw that. I saw
This is my
that.
house. I live here.
I can't.
Oh my God.
The reasons why I will disagree with you though on the 4th of July, the weather's nice. Typically, it gets a little hot. This year was a little bit hot, but overall, typically it's a good like summer day, and it's the only holiday where if it falls on a weekend, you get an extra day off regardless.
I didn't. I had to call off. I had to request off that shit. A lot of places did that.
Most places you get like a weekend off plus one.
Right.
A lot of places. I don't know. It was like it always worked out that way for me. At least at certain jobs that I was at, I was like, hell yeah, we get an extra day off. Let's go.
So next year it's gonna be on a Monday, I think. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be. Then I go to work. What probably?
Yeah, just the weekend plus
It's gonna
Monday,
hit
we get
different in
off.
the middle of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time. I mean, we didn't really do nothing for the 4th because we were too busy recovering. Like the 2nd and the 3rd were my 4th. I was done. Like the 4th was my relax, maybe cook some food kind of day. Like, and maybe, I hear fireworks, but I don't got to see them. What is that, mouthwash? Like, nah, dude, I was kicking it. Like, nah, but no, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, man.
Yeah, that's why that's the point of the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Shoot.
All right. So speaking of this show, we're going to move on to our next segment. This is where we give our favorable/unfavorable or open question, like truth or dare, kind of ish.
You said favorable. You said our favorable thing.
Our favorable, unfavorable, which is like dare.
Yeah.
Then you give your open question. Plain is safe. That's truth. So
Kane was more popular than Dipset.
Listen here. Don't you dare make us boo like that again.
I just wanted to say something off the wall. This man loves Cameron. Or Cameron, if you will.
Cameron.
Killer Cam.
My apologies. Dipset. Very game. Nipsey. What'd you say? How's it go?
What?
What the hell did you just say?
Dude, he does this whole, AJ does this whole like Dipset, he's killing Cam, Dipset, Freaky Zeke. Go through your
I
list.
just start naming members of Dipset. That's it. That's all.
But you say it with like such enthusiasm. It makes me actually like low-key get on their team.
That's right. You should. Go listen to Diplomatic Community. Everybody out there, go ahead. Get on your iTunes and Spotify and look up Diplomatic Community album, Diplomat.
God.
Anyway,
album sales spike 4,000%.
Just making him a show.
Dipset has not been searched in years by anybody, and now they finally get clicks for the first time ever.
I mean, I be what's up. They hooked me up with a chain or something. I see they got the Dipset chains. I'm trying to.
What would you do if they gave you what? What would you do?
Literally wear it around here.
How are you gonna wear that? Just with a casual polo and some jeans?
You don't. You wear it with a pink furry overcoat.
You have to. You literally have to.
I'll wear it with my Cameron socks I have.
You would.
Shoot.
You would.
Get some Cameron socks.
Maybe pull out the
Cameron jersey.
Hold on. Don't make me pull out the Cameron socks. Where they at? Hold up.
Oh,
See if I
he had them ready to go.
All he needed was motivation.
I gotta find them.
I want everybody who's watching this right now just to pay attention to how quickly he gets them.
Yeah,
they're not only in his set, they're accessible.
Yeah, they're within an arm's
Here
length.
you go. What you mean?
That's impressive, honestly. This man is hardcore.
We got the Cameron socks, killer.
Ooh, those are dope, dog.
Oh boy. Oh shoot! All right.
Next week, live review of the Dipset chain.
let me. Okay, so I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say, the snack combos.
Yeah.
What?
Like the combos. The snacks. Like the combos,
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Marcus said I had some of those this morning.
My fat ass likes that shit.
Like them.
You don't
You don't like them?
I don't like combos.
I don't know. The pizza one slap, man.
Only combos I want comes with a number and a spray.
Ooh, say that. Okay, I'm with you on that one. That's why I want that too. They get kind of musty midway through the bag, dog.
Pretzels or cheese sticks? Like the cheese portion, whatever the hell is in the inside of them. Isn't that what it is? Like pretzel and cheese?
There's cheese. Don't they have different flavors?
Oh, whatever it is. It's like a cream filling or whatever it is. It's like a sad gusher, kind of.
It is like a sad gusher.
Can't stand them, none of them.
The combos are just a sad gusher.
I think we can all agree that
Take
pretzels.
of the week. Combo set are sad gushers, straight up.
I think we can all agree that like
This is an
pretzels are
amazing
just garbage.
This man just
I
compared.
disagree hard.
What'd you say?
Pretzels are just garbage, dude.
I just said that to Nicole. I just said that.
Whoa, hold on now.
I just said
blasphemy.
The only one that's actually good is the one like normally found at malls, like the cinnamon sugar ones. Like
You're talking about cinnamon? Not cinnamon.
This man's fat ass.
Not cinnamon.
You said-
Like with cinnamon sugar.
those are the only ones that are decent though.
Honey pretzels are great.
Oh yeah.
Honey
Yeah.
pretzels, like the
I
twist.
think, yeah.
But
I don't
it doesn't hit the same after you open the bag though.
Yeah, it
I mean,
does.
Definitely doesn't.
Typically, I eat like
Crazy.
half the bag and then I eat the next half the next day.
It doesn't feel the same though.
I don't know about that. Maybe
I would
you
literally
let shit
like
sit.
put that to test. That
You
is
let
not,
it sit.
no, the only chip that actually is relevant is a Golden Crisp chip. Let's be honest. The Golden Crisp
Stop.
chip is the
No.
best. Crazy as hell.
Golden Crisp stuff.
A Golden Crisp chip is better than any pretzel, anything damn near.
Dude, we
Even
used to get
Marcus's
the big
punk ass
bags of like the
Doritos.
half burnt ones. Those half burnt ones that you could get like in a gallon bag for like $2 because they were
Those
like
are good.
rejects.
Those are good. Yeah.
Isn't that what is Dallas? Isn't that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, it's the same chip in a sense,
Right.
but just the
Yeah,
white bag.
it's made at the
Golden Crisp.
factory. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
yeah,
bad.
it's a bigger portion.
I'd rather eat Cheez-Its.
That was the
fucking
most
tripping.
horrible answer.
What?
You're gonna choose Cheez-Its over those.
Yep. Definitely.
Literally, I can't lie. I'm assuming you hop on a school bus, you got a backpack, and you got a Lunchable in the same bag, dog. That sounds horrible. Would you get Lunchables and all that kind of shit? Would you get candy with your food? And what
No.
you make ham sandwiches with 2 crackers and a piece of and a little slice of ham from the deli section?
You gotta go with the Doritos that we used to have growing up. I'm just kidding.
What the 3D Doritos?
No,
They're trying to bring those back, actually.
standard Cool Ranch or spicy nacho.
Yeah, I still fuck with them, man. What do you mean growing up? I still eat that. I go to
He
Sheets.
got up
I go
there,
to
right?
Sheets all the time and get that shit.
He said, I got some right by the bed right now.
First of all, definitely Golden Crisp or whatever. It's not topping Hot Cheetos. All right, Hot Cheetos somehow just became popular over time.
I know you see t-shirts and shit of it right
I
now.
know. I'm like, hold up. I'm the original Hot Cheetos.
See, oh,
Nah,
hot fries
Cheetos.
are ass. No, that was one of the.
This dude
No, that
still
was
got
one
him
of-
sitting by his desk.
Never gonna lie though, that
The hot fries,
it's one of
man.
the blackest bag of chips I've ever seen in my life.
That is like the struggle meal of chips right there.
Like you got. Shit, I can't like not say that. Like I was never really into that, but I knew what that chip was far before I could probably even spell it. Like,
Hot fries.
Dude, I grew up on that shit.
Oh shit!
And those things been around forever. All right, who's next?
Yeah, who got next?
Oh, for yeah, I already said my hot take. It's Kane is better than Dipset.
You can't. How? You didn't listen. You have not. Unless you listen to like one
Listen,
Dipset
no
song that I
evidence.
put you on.
What'd you say? No, I'm BSing. I'm BSing.
That's
I'm
right.
BSing.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Danny Kane. Show stopping. Show stopping.
Oh, okay.
And then you got Dipset game per game. Blood. Hey, oh, no, I'm just kidding. Dipset's iconic. Hot take. How about this? How about me being completely honest with myself? I am hating this promo for Space Jam 2. I'm absolutely hating it. I'm hating every step in the way of this. Why? As absolutely no, I'm a LeBron fanatic, but dude, this is driving me nuts. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, but with that kind of power, with all that power, this man has so much power. I wouldn't even like. I get business-wise, it's genius. You know, you call it a 2, you make it. It's all about money, but like, dude, just make your own thing. Literally, like just
Would
do your
you-
own deal. and
Am
do
I
it
hearing
completely
this?
Different.
Is Dallas calling LeBron James a sellout?
No, I can't call him a sellout.
He just called him a sellout. You heard it here first.
I didn't call him a sellout. I love LeBron. He's done more for the world than damn near everybody. But like, he's like, I just feel like with that kind of for sports, he's literally iconic. Like,
Okay.
on and off the
You
court.
said more for the world. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
Like,
Let me be a little
like,
more specific. Like,
Mother
he's-
Teresa was a human being. Let's calm down.
Was she? Was she though?
She was a saint.
So we got. I mean, Brown was just this promo, man. I don't know. I just feel like Kevin Durant made Thunderstruck. Kev. For those who don't know, it wasn't the greatest movie of all time, but
Dude wishes LeBron made Thunderstruck.
but I'm not mad at that. Like I'm not mad at that because it's like anything he attaches his name to is going to be huge. Like anything he does. So it's like find a retro cartoon if you want to do the same kind of deal, a comparable take, but don't call it Space Jam. Dude, leave that for Michael. That's his. Do
I think it's
your
gonna flop.
own thing.
Should've
It
called
won't
it
flop.
Space
It won't
Jelly.
flop.
You don't think it'll flop?
Definitely not. It's got too much.
All I'm saying is they got rid of Lola Bunny's curves, and I'm kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, for the weebs out there, we ain't liking this long shorts Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny made every young boy appreciate Easter.
No, it made us confused on confused a little bit.
Said,
like,
why is that music playing anytime she's around?
First,
wait,
now
why are they
Space
making
Jam,
this? Go ahead.
Space Jam 2 is not going to have like a good of a soundtrack either. So I don't know about.
Oh my god! Right, dog. I heard the songs out there. I said, "This is horrible."
I mean,
Space Jam 2 is coming out in like a month, like a week actually.
So here's my hot take. Do you think that people would not compare LeBron and Michael Jordan if LeBron had a different number on his jersey whenever he joined the NBA?
No, they would still do it.
Yeah,
they would still compare, because I mean, like, he could have chose any number, but he had to choose the one person.
I don't think that has. He was also like the most talented high school athlete of all time.
Yeah.
So that comparison was bound to be made when you're in the same sport as, you know.
No, but it's
anybody.
Nobody compares Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah, no, they did. They did that all the time. Yeah, he learned under him. Yeah, he learned under him. Kobe like mimicked his game off of Jordan. But that's a good take though, as far as like for the LeBron thing though. Like,
I mean, someone who doesn't really pay attention to that shit, like, oh well, a guy came in to basketball wearing the same number as someone who's known as the greatest. Why didn't he just pick a different number so people wouldn't say that, oh, you're trying to be like him?
He's really one of the only. Who else is notable? 23. Draymond is, isn't he?
Oh my god,
Draymond Green.
Doing that?
Yeah.
Even I know Draymond Green isn't good.
I'm just asking.
He's gonna stand behind Draymond. I like low key forget that's his number sometimes.
I know, but I'm just trying to think about other people who wore 23, because I can't think of that many.
True. You know what would have been cool
in that sport who have.
You know what would have been cool though is if Bron wore 45. That would have been a cool little like Jordan homage without like making it Jordan. That would have been cool. That would have been cool to me. That really would have. Because Jordan wore 45 for me.
I know.
Yeah.
Jay-Z said in line.
Yeah, wearing the
like
4-5.
And
he's playing games with you. Shoot. Oh.
Yeah, I have another one, since that was a little one. I have another one here. Can we all agree that Call of Duty is just a garbage ass game?
I mean, I've never played it.
Okay. Well, this is more okay. So the Michael Jordan was for LeBron was for you two, and then the Call of Duty's for Ty. Call of Duty is a garbage game, and the only reason why it is so famous is because the name Call of Duty. If you name that same game something else, it would not be as popular.
Probably
not. That's like with Nike. Is Nike the best? Is Nike the best sporting attire?
A shoe brand?
Yeah, or anything. Just Nike. Just Nike.
I don't know if they're.
Yeah, people love that. I don't know why people. I do know why people, but like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like how I think is in Ty might be is it in the Last Dance whenever he says if Jordan didn't sign the Nike, he was going to sign to, I forget who he was going to sign.
Adidas, wasn't it? I think it was Adidas. Adidas.
Was it Adidas? Yeah,
I can't remember. I think
it was Adidas.
Like,
and then Adidas probably would have blown up, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Nike
would
kind of big.
Nike would still but Nike would be like LeBron probably wouldn't even be under Nike. A lot of people, Kobe might not have been under Nike. A lot of people.
Because Nike would not have had the same type of income to be able to spend that kind of money on another big athlete. Unfortunately, like having Jordan on there sold enough shoes, made billions actually of dollars for Nike, and so that gave them a lot of disposable income to sign bigger athletes that places like Adidas just weren't spending their money on that stuff.
Yeah, and Jordan. I mean, Jordan also kind of brought it over to fashion a little bit more, like the Nikes and stuff like that. So yeah, it definitely will be a different world. It's kind of cool to think about, though.
But I mean, like, that's what I'm getting at is like everyone is just like brainwashed that Call of Duty is a good game because it's been around for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But like, come on, it's not.
Well,
it's not a good game anymore.
Well, that's a lot of things, though, man. That's half the reason why. I'm going.
But what's like relatable to it?
Originality is just like in like gaming right now is just terrible. So
no, because Call of Duty has been the same exact game for 10 years. Like that's why one has come out every year. Normally, dude, it takes years to develop a game. They just cookie cutter that shit. They just copy and paste it and call it a different game, and then people eat that shit.
That's where the dollars are.
And
That's
it's
where the
so
dollars
fucking
are. You
stupid.
copy paste, you
That's how they
make
keep
subtle
you moving.
edits, and then
Yeah.
you keep on racking it in.
So dumb.
And you add on expansion packs stuff. They're gonna find their way to make money regardless. And
I hope they fucking
will fall
flop.
for
I
it.
hope people stop buying that games anymore.
they
So
won't,
I don't have to fucking-
unfortunately.
It's so fucking stupid. All right, tie her up.
Okay. Really weird thing that I read this the other day, and I think it was from a while back, but there was a Harvard scientist or Harvard study, basically. Not a study. I don't know why I would say that, but there was a physicist from Harvard. That's what it was. He said that there's a serious possibility that an interstellar object that passed through the Earth's solar system could be an alien spacecraft. Yeah. So apparently there was like an asteroid that came like close to Earth, within this close to the solar system, basically in 2017 or so. And he thinks it wasn't actually a spacecraft. He thinks it actually was an alien spaceship. Or I'm sorry, an asteroid. It was an alien spaceship.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I believe in aliens. I don't know about Dallas or.
Do you
Dallas or
think
Adrian
aliens
about
would
that.
visit us?
Yeah,
They probably already
And-
have.
they already have.
Do you think that there's a chance that we would not be able to spot them? Any
Possibly,
chance?
because these motherfuckers are like millions of years and more advanced than us, so they probably have some shit. Well, there's a couple of theories that I've seen about that, like the alien that crashed in Roswell in the 60s. Was that the 60s?
I hear that's Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean, honestly, the alien that crashed survived, and the Americans took him in and pretty much healed him. So he decided to share his technology with the Americans, which is the reason why there was such a because you ever notice the advance, like, because back in the 50s there wasn't even fucking microwaves didn't even exist yet, and from the 50s to the 2000s, just this boost of technology that happened.
So they gave us PlayStations and Xbox.
Yeah,
I feel like humans are
Japan's
smart enough to
making
develop-
PlayStations.
I feel like humans are smart enough to develop some of this stuff like naturally just through the years, and technology accelerates at a rapid pace. Like technological advancement like doubles every 2 years or something like that. Something along those lines. It's called Moore's Law. It's kind of like declining now, but it's kind of crazy, like the revelations we get every couple of years with when it comes to reducing the size of technology. But it's just like understanding that like there's a lot of stuff coming out now that this stuff is like there's things that we don't understand that are closer than we thought that they were. So it just makes you drive the idea of like what if
I read
Did you know?
something too, which is weird because I can't read. With there is someone alive today who will see the technology to live to be 1,000 years. And the way that they do it is, if you guys ever watched Altered Carbon on Netflix,
No.
you pretty much take somebody's conscious, pretty much take their memories of their conscious, put it into a computer and transfer it to a different body. That's how immortality is going to work here in the next probably hundreds of years. You take someone's conscious, put it in a hard drive, download it on another body.
Well,
boom,
and the thought behind that is
another...
if you could figure out to download the ones and zeros in somebody's head, or just understand the electrical pulses in somebody's head.
They say that
everything.
Japan's working on that, or there is a scientist that's trying to do it, but I don't think it's going to happen for another 50 to 60 years.
The idea is if you can put it on something like that, you can theoretically, through beams of light, you can actually send signals, right?
Right.
We've proven that. That's how technology works. But you could, in theory, there's a way that you could potentially like send advanced stuff to other planets through things that weren't just like human bodies, like, robots, and teach them to work on other planets to build things, That's how like multiplanetary life is supposed to expand.
Right.
There's like studies on that actually being a good, a real theory, which is wild.
Wait, so what would you consider to be like the last great invention then?
The last great invention?
Yeah.
In our lifetimes?
Sure.
Probably the iPhone. I mean,
iPhone.
Yes, like great invention. Like that's probably the biggest development in the past.
And this is coming from someone who doesn't even have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Android ass.
giving people the ability to have everything in their palm of their hands,
and they use it for evil.
Absolutely, but that's the greatest technological advancement of our lifetimes. Well, thus far, at least.
I mean, thus far, yeah, but I'm talking like when we're 60.
There are some big things that happen all the time, but like lower level, like what Elon's doing with Neuralink is probably has potential to be that, but it's also sketchy as hell for me.
Right.
But
and we want to put a computer chip in your head. Okay. Elon Musk.
Like
Elon
it will do phenomenal things until somebody else decides they want to get a hold of it and actually collect data from it. Because that, if I know one thing about humans, is
it sounds like a Fast and Furious collection. It sounds like a Fast and Furious movie in the making.
But as long as we have our family,
as a family.
Dallas,
I heard that new movie. I heard Fast 9 was god awful. I heard it was terrible.
I saw some clips.
I heard John Cena and Vin Diesel make out a couple times. Swap and make out match.
Swap and make out match.
I think the people know that they think they're going out of control, so I think they're just rolling with it right now.
Did you see the meme that it all started whenever Universal, who owns Fast and Furious and owns Jurassic Park, they're trying to combine those two. They're trying to bring the Fast and Furious franchise to Jurassic Park. So Vin Diesel was going to fight a T-Rex. And I don't know how strong a T-Rex is, but there's nothing stronger than family. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, who knows? They start stomping on parking decks and making them collapse. I think
y'all always pick this scene out.
Well, and they also didn't they just grab a car in the last one too? Like,
no, I saw that it doesn't grab a car; it actually hits him.
Why did it look like it slowed down? It looked like it slowed down when it hit him.
No,
did he survive this hit? Did he survive a hit from a car?
No.
Spoilers, AJ. Come on, man.
Y'all don't even care about the movie.
I know, but you gotta say something.
Nope, it's okay. People don't like it anyway.
Wait, they showed the death of a major character?
Who?
In the trailer?
Who?
What? Oh, it wasn't a major character.
He wasn't major, no.
Oh, but still, okay. That was a man's life.
All right, AJ, what's next? I think we all went through it.
All right, so this next part, no game this week, but I'm gonna hit you with you only get one. So I'm going to present a question, multiple answers, and you can only pick one. Can't explain why. All right. So these people they put out an album all on the same day. And who are you going to listen to first? We have Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, Drake, The Weeknd, and Childish Gambino. So I'm going to go. Nope, I'm not going first. Ty, you go.
One more time? Give me the list one more time. I just want to you put out like 5. I want to make sure I heard them all.
All right. You have Chris Brown, Childish Gambino, Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, and Drake.
I got to go with Childish. I got to go with him. It'd be tough, but I can't explain that.
Marcus.
Can I answer for Dallas?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
gonna I'm gonna go with Bruno. I do like Childish, but Bruno's been fucking shit up lately, so I'm gonna go with him.
You can't explain it.
Oh, he didn't say that. He didn't say
he did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he did?
You can't explain it, yeah.
Is it Silk? Fuck.
Silk and Sonic. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
Supersonic.
I said
Supersonic. Seattle Supersonics? Or just Bruno?
No, I'm with him though. I'm with him completely. I said the same thing. I'm not going to say why. That's right.
Wait, who you going with?
I'm going to say Bruno. Yeah.
You're going with Bruno. Oh,
I thought you were going to go Childish.
No, I'm not allowed to explain, right?
No, just
can I say anything or just leave that there? But I got to put it on the table.
Just leave it there.
We do this where we have to explain why we think they picked the answer they picked, because that's funny as hell.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're.
No, go ahead. No.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I
like this. Go ahead.
I thought you were gonna pick up Drake because you.
Drake.
I thought Marcus was probably gonna pick The Weeknd.
I love them.
I don't know
Weeknd
what AJ picked, so but whatever.
What do you, I don't know. I'm between two. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. All right. I'm going with The Weeknd.
Okay.
Ooh.
On paper, After
That's
Hours is still one of the greatest albums of all time. Just want to say that. I really want to say that. Like,
On paper, what does that even mean? So
Literally,
not
like even like as far as records go, like even on paper, to not be acknowledged, that's literally one of the greatest albums of all time.
I'd say Massacre by 50 Cent. So
That's
I'm telling you, it's up there. It's up there.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can't
but
not
damn,
put it in your top 10. You
Ain't
can't
nobody
not
think
put it in your
about that
top
right
10.
now. Jesus God.
Massacre by 50 Cent. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right, well, oh,
I was bumping that CD on 8th grade field trip, though. I can't lie.
Any man.
That's not on there. See,
that's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get Rich. Sorry.
You don't even know what's
I messed it up. I messed it up. That's my fault.
He probably talking about some other stuff, talking about the songs here.
just a little bit on there. You can sing that.
Yeah, you're right. 21 questions too, right?
No,
Richard, he's showing
I
himself
think
right
we're
now.
thinking of Get Rich or Die Trying.
Fade out.
We're getting our 50 Cent albums mixed up, but this is what if I told y'all I had another surprise for y'all?
Man, who is it this time?
No, I don't got no surprise. I'm just. But if you listen to this, watch last week. I surprised all these. What do y'all think of the surprise? We didn't get to talk about it. Like, what was going through y'all thoughts?
I thought it was dope.
It's cool.
I didn't know. I mean, I was just like, who's he gonna bring in? And then she showed up, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't spoken to her in years.
That was awesome. Shout out to Lizzie. I love Lizzie.
Shout out to Lizzie.
She's
time.
awesome. I love seeing Lizzie the other week. That genuinely was surprised. I didn't know what was going to happen with that though.
Was not expecting any special guests,
cool.
honestly.
That was real cool.
You should have saw Ty's face when he saw someone was trying to.
I know. I was looking at it. Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. He said.
I had no clue.
He said he was looking like he did like 3 takes.
I was like, how did this even get out there? Like, it hits different when you set it up. It's like, what?
Oh,
did I leak something?
All right. This has been another episode of A Like Not Alike podcast, home of the friendly debates. If you don't know, you're like 6 episodes in deep, and you need to tell your friends so they can tell other people, and they can tell their coworkers, and they can tell their families of the coworkers, and somebody else random walking across the street. Everybody, all right? Catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. Just go ahead and type in A Like Not Alike. You can also type in on YouTube where you can watch this episode, other episodes, some clips of episodes, so you can get hooked in, so you can watch the full length episode of that clip you just watched, and make sure you subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And with that being said, we are out. Peace.
Yeah, ho.